Hey yo, Champions fam, it's the bad guy of WWE Champion Zeke 4 back with a brand new video. And we got a new block of Summer of Champions Extreme Rules. This is, of course, book 1 because book 2 of these tours will be available very, very soon. But we're going to go ahead and hop right on in when it pertains to this. Now, look. Once again, I will break this down to you. Allow me to break it down to you real quick. I understand some people get very disheartened when they watch me do these gameplay videos because I do not use the characters that specialize in the specific gems for the Extreme Rules tours. And I can respect that. I get that tenfold. I understand completely. I get it. But at the end of the day, it's all about playing smart, not making things hard for yourself. Don't beat up on yourself if you don't have that top tier waifu or husbando that can't clear this all out for you so you can get all those contest superstar bonus resources and rewards. Utilize who helps you out the most, who's going to get you through it easy with the easy clap. For instance, they say acrobatic waifus. There's plenty to go around, but my girl, heavy metal Rhea Ripley, acrobat legend acrobat, no matter how you want to state it or say it, is going to get the job done for me. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to get into it and knock things out while we're able to do so with our due diligence so we can keep on rocking and rolling. Now, I did have someone come through and they did break it down for me and say like, hey, why don't you just go ahead and put the columns down for the multiplies? Now, this is what I've got to say about that. I understand the concept of putting the multiplies down before the countdown gems. I do get it. I do dig it completely. It does make sense. It does make sense. I'm not going to take away from that logic. There could be times, keyword, could be times where you put down the multiply gems first and then the countdown gems, and maybe, just maybe, the AI is smart enough that it's going to place the countdowns where the multiplies aren't. So that means that you would basically have a full board flooded of not only the multiplies but the countdown, so then when you hit the board you're getting the full tilt amount damage that is needed to take care of content. That is very true. That is very, very true. But on the other side, the AI, as we all know, as efficient as it can be at times, it's just as wonky at times. So why put yourself through that? At the end of the day, I'm all for learning, and I'm grateful that it does work out for certain players where they can do that. They can knock out what they need to do, and they're able to benefit and capitalize off of that. But sad to say, for me, I ran it with the multiply down first, and all the countdown did was just cover up the multiplies. So I understand it with different strokes for different folks. It might work for you. It might botch for me. That's how it is, you know. Some things are marriage proof. Some things aren't. So that's how you got to look at it here too. Now, I've already taken care of all the content that I needed when it comes to normal and hard mode. I did all my matches with Asuka, any Asuka. I took care of the dub and the win with Shotzi, as well as any Alexa Bliss. I just ran Striker Bliss in normal mode alongside Shotzi, cleared out the normal mode boss of these, and I was able to get those rewards right there. So we were able to capitalize. We were able to come out on top when it comes to that, and I am truly grateful and thankful for that. So we got that all out of the way. We do not have Indy Hartwell. So if I did have Indy, I would run her. We're getting close enough. So I'm grateful for these shards coming out. I'm grateful for that happening. But in the same token, I mean, it's not the end of the world if we miss out on those points. We've already done our due diligence before even clearing out Hell Mode. And thankfully, we were able to clear out the milestones to the gold chest. We were able to do that. So that is something that I am grateful for. We were able to get to the gold chest. It did seem a lot manageable. I know that they were speaking on things and they said, hey, look, this is what's going to go down. We're going to be switching some things out. The same thing with the stipulation tours. It seems like they've made things a lot more manageable when it pertains to taking care of business for this new setup, with not only that but also the Extreme Rules Tour milestones and achievements. So I am grateful and truly thankful for that. That is definitely a benefit that's going to help us out in the long run, the long haul. But really, right now, what it's all about is for us right now, it's about getting a black match. That is what I'm really trying to do. I got to get a black match. We're going to get that so we can load up. So with our final action, we can hit her hard again and take care of it. Because obviously, Mama Rhea is not doing no color turn gems here. So that is the pro and the con. Yes, if you had someone who does the specific color of these tour requirements, then yes, you're going to be able to not only just clear out these actions quicker and sooner, you are also going to be able to hit like a truck after the initial turns and actions, so you can get the 1, 2, 3 easy clap if everything's set up properly and efficiently for you. So that is something that we have to consider. I will not knock that. There are benefits for doing everything precise the way that they require of you and request of you. There are benefits that come from that. There can also be cons if you go against the grain. So I'm covering the acrobat requirement. Yes, I am, which is going to allow me to get those resources. But on the same token, because I don't have the color of the color turn gems or the gem specific requirement for these Extreme Rule Tours, it does take me a little bit longer to get through things compared to if I had. So I'm not ashamed to admit that, and I'm fine with taking that L in that sense of like, okay, you're getting further ahead with one thing, but then you're missing out on another. We can take that. We can take that loss, and that is fine as long as we still get the W. So, I'm not here to dissuade anybody. I just say play smart, not hard. Common sense goes a long way. Think before you act. But I also want you to understand too, there's nothing wrong if you have the characters, the husbandos and the waifus that are high enough and strong enough to take care of the content that you're dealing with. There's nothing wrong with running those characters who can do those specific gem types and get the match over with sooner rather than later. But there's also no need for you to pump in a bunch of resources for a tour, like a tour of the week. You know what I mean? Like, I want y'all to just play the game sensible and to your liking and to your discretion in a way that you know that you're going to be able to do what you need to do when it comes to clearing out content. That's how I'm looking at it. I want you to be able to be as efficient, as effective as possible. So if you don't have a color turn waifu that's high up enough to take care of business for you, then hey, no love lost. It's not the end of the world if you don't have one. Just run your strongest waifu that can get you through things. Simple and plain. Simple and plain. But if you can cover it, then cover it. So that's how I'm rambling a little bit, but if I could say it in a more effective and efficient way, I certainly would have. That's the best way to put it too. So, we're okay. She's getting her health back, and it might take a little longer to get through it. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. It's not the end of the world here. We will do what we need to do. So you're seeing the pros and cons of it. And this is also a thing too, like if I had a legendary strap for her, then this match would have been over. It would have been done. Sadly, that's not the case here. So we gotta just be patient, buy our time, do what we gotta do, and keep it rocking and keep it rolling. So we just gotta keep on taking gems until we get the opportunity to take her down. Plus, we're clearing out some of these leech gems that she has on the board. We do not use props here, so we're going to go ahead, and this is going to cover up a lot of things for those leech gems. It's going to be a very toxic cycle. Hopefully, when we break all these blues, we're going to be able to get some matches on the purple or the black, because then that would help us out a lot. So we got a few here, a little bit there. We got 3 there. All right, and this is looking like the best one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So always want to take from the ones with the least amount in there. So we got that, and it's going to blow up the board. And we're going to hit again. Hopefully we can get a good cascade. We can load up a lot, and we can just keep it trucking and keep it moving. We got a purple, so we just got to focus in on the black. And obviously she's a striker. She's going to be able to kick out of stuff. She's definitely kicking out of that. And then we just keep on going. We got 3 turns. We could end it. It just depends on if we get a black. She's going to take the black, and that is cool. All right. So we just keep on going. We keep on trucking, baby. All right. So we do not have any blacks falling down on the board for us, unfortunately. Unfortunately not. And even with these, I do my due diligence not to use props for these. So we try our best not to. It's a little back and forth, obviously. It's a little tedious. And you know what? If Rhea eats a L here, that's cool. It's not the end of the world just because I don't get some prize wall currency. It's not the end of the world at all. So if we're able to drop down a black, which we were not, we will drop that down. Boom, boom. Come on, y'all. Come on. I'm trying to see what I could drop so I can get that black there. Alright, so if I move this over... Dang, but then that takes away the purple, which drops the black down even further. I don't want to do that at all. So, what will we do? And then that happened. See, that's the type of stuff that does grind my gears a little bit. That really does grind my gears. Could have been over and done with. And then the black drops and she's going to choose move the black to take it away from us. That's what she's going to do. This is one of the literally, you know what? I take this L as a blessing in disguise because it's also showing you the pro and con to having a Rhea Ripley. Like, if you don't have the strap, if you don't have the most high dip octane situation for her, then it's a thing of you could take her up to a higher star rarity. You could do that if you wanted to, but at what cost? You know, like, at what cost is it going to be able to get you? Because you're going to be sitting there lying in wait for those gem matches. You're going to be lying in wait for it. So we could, depending on how hard this hit goes, we could be done. I'm thankful that I didn't say this was short. It's going to be short, sweet, and brief, because it's definitely not the case here. But you got that's the pros and cons to a lot of people. You could have top tier units, but if you don't have the setup that you need, it's crystal clear here. Can she hit hard? Yes, she can. But we don't have a Tiffy time plate on her. We don't have, a bad attitude or eternal positivity plate. We don't got none of those to help her cycle properly and efficiently and fluently. We don't have the double Fury 2s on her setups for more extra gem damage or 100% gem damage strap. We don't. So that's one thing. Like, you need to ask yourself, when you make moves, when you have characters, when you have husbandos and waifus, even if you pull someone who's S tier, S plus tier, does your account have what's needed to benefit and get them to the best situation? And you got to ask yourself that. I mean, gem defense straps are great. Gem defense straps are immaculate. Like, Sir Zoro definitely put us on game with doing videos showing that. And it's like, look, it doesn't even have to be 100% gem damage strap. It could be something as simple and as easy as, maybe 20 or 30%. Everybody's situation is different, but you learn the efficiency of what straps what straps play in games, what skill plates play in games. I always say, I was talking to one of my broskies I was speaking to one of my broskies in Broken Skulls. I told him, I was like, look, you got a lot of top tier waifus, and I get that you want these people to be hitting like 50 million, 60 million. I understand completely tenfold. I get it. I can, that resonates a lot. I understand all too well your pain. I get what you're saying right now. But on the other side of it, it's also a thing of, You have to get all the bells and whistles. After a certain point when you're working on your roster, you got to get to that point where it's like, okay, I got plenty of husbandos and plenty of waifus. But do I have the skill plates? Do I have the straps? Do I have the entourage abilities that are going to get me through? That is when it comes into effect, where you got to start changing your direction. A new superstar is always a good look. I will not disagree with that. But you also need things to suffice those superstars so you can be able to do the things that you want to do. So, like, we might eat a L right here. We're probably going to eat the L. What do we got here? Purple. We got a blue. The blue can get us out of this, possibly. Yeah, okay. So now the clock is ticking because now we have this going on. We don't have the purple, and she's got another turn. So live and learn. This is like one of those situations where we're in too deep. We already cleared the normal mode. So I mean, if she takes the L, she takes the L. It's not the end of the world. We're just trying to get the dub. That's literally what it gets down to. Like, hey, let's try to win, and we will possibly get it. Yup, we got it. But literally, this match in itself is a lesson to it, okay? If you got someone strong enough, high enough, that covers the class requirement and the gem specifics, takes you less time. You could take a god tier husbando or waifu into any of these events. But if they don't have all the bells and whistles, or you don't have the most effective, like your trainers and coaches aren't high enough, it's going to take you a lot longer compared to if you did have the gem specific character to get through this. So that's something to look at, because even when, like, well, easy reference here, my girl, my waifu, Liv Morgan, Oblivion, she might not have Roxanne Perez on her, right? But she, with the color turn gems, she would have easily been able to smash and dash the smash and dash Roxanne, because she would have the gem specific to beat her. Would I get the contest superstar bonus rewards? No, I would not. But I would still be able to walk away with the dub, because she's able to, like, two runs of her color turn area turn into red. It's going to clear it out. It's going to load up the reds, so then she can go in and hit hard on Roxanne. So, you know what? At the end of this video, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're already going longer than we need to, right? So we're just going to go ahead and showcase what I'm talking about, so y'all understand what I mean. Because I don't have a time limit on the video anyway, and it's all good regardless of the views. It don't matter. It's about having content to show y'all what I'm speaking on. So we don't have to do a double up here. We're going to go ahead and save that for when we go up against the final one. We're going to go ahead and do that. So boom, boom, boom. Lions is down. Nikita is down. We don't even have to do that as the second part of it. Get through it. Make up time. Time is of the essence, right? So, all right, boom. Charlotte's going to do what Charlotte does. We don't got to worry about it. Charlotte is a character where I got mad lucky. Like, okay, her move damage strap is 100% move damage. It's not gem damage. Would love to have a gem damage strap on her 100%, right? But we got move, and we got double Fury 2s on her. So she's going to be hitting a lot better. Plus, with her entourage ability, it's going to be hitting a lot, like, mad crazy. So that's a benefit there. And the final part, the Extreme Rules part, we got Tiffy time on here. After the update, we're going to have some fun with her shenanigans. So she's going to be covered. It might be a little tedious, but we will get the job done. So we're going to go ahead and do this. If nothing falls, as long as it doesn't cause as long as we don't get a wild card on either that red or that purple stack right there, we will be absolutely fine. Things will happen. Things will take place. It is okay. So, all right. Clear out the first one. Say no. Boom. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this right here. Okay. Boom. So this should be able to take out Roxanne without any problems. All right. So then double stack it. We don't need to do the triple stack. We'll go above. Boom, drop this all down. Charlotte's just a tank. Definitely doesn't have to worry about Tiffy's new update, because she's just dealing with pure, straight grade, highly dipped and octaned gem damage. She's not worried about no multiply gems. She's just going to hit really hard. So, boom, Roxanne isn't getting out. She can try to get out. She's not getting out. So that's done. So boom. Like, look, this is the other side of the coin, okay? We got a strap on Charlotte. We have a way to guarantee her cycle one way or the other with the skill plate If we were in a submission situation, we'd be able to break greens. We get our blues loaded up, right? Don't got nothing to worry about. Hit hard enough to put Roxanne down compared to Rhea. That's showing you the importance of straps. That's showing you the importance of skill plates. And again, this was a clear, and this was for purple gems. Scarlet. I'm thinking about Goddess of Victory, Nike. Charlotte doesn't do purple, but she got us the dub. So then we're going to move on down here, and this one needs Tiffany Stratton. We got Tiffany Strat. We got her at 6-star bronze. But we will see how things go. It's not the end of the world if we don't get through everything with Tiffy time. So we're going to utilize her. We're going to do our due diligence to rock this out. Plus 99, meaning we don't have to put an MP trainer on her just yet. We're going to run the triple blue right here. We could easily go on with the purple with the move damage. But I also think that's a little hit and a miss on that one for a plethora of reasons. So we're going to go ahead. We'll modify area. We will make that into the blue right there. There's so much blue going on. Want to make it snowfall, so a whole area comes out from that. Hopefully, well, we're going to end up forcing we could force a pin here. That is very, very, very true. But we got lucky. All right. We did that. And then we can go ahead and choose an area to make into that. And so Tiffany is a problem. She is after the update, like, she was already good, but the update made her even better. So it might take a little more time. It might be a little more tedious to get things going for her, as you can see. But she still has a chance. You know, she still has a chance to do things. She still has a chance to get to make things go crazy. But look at what it does here. This is going to be a situation where I'm thankful for it, because this is going to show us what happens when you have a character that also falls in line for everything. Tiffany is the contest superstar for this. You need to do blue damage. Turning all these leech gems into blues is going to cover a lot of the board. That's going to allow us to turn things around for us. So, okay, boom, we're going to do that. We're going to get cleared out for it. And we're going to do this area. And that is a lot of blue. So we're going to be able to get to her to do some crazy damage. So you're seeing, you know what? I thank God for this situation, because it's literally going to show you the day and night of having certain characters, and, you know, the benefits of running a character who, yes, covers the contest superstar class, but they're not able to do what they need to do in the sense of getting you through with the specific gems and stuff needed, and then having a character who hits the class but doesn't have to worry about things because they do have a strap. And now you're seeing a character who covers the contest superstar, covers the class, the gem specifics, and you're able to just dominate and do what you need to do. So, boom, she's going to hit even harder because of that. She might be able to kick out, and that's fine. And boom, she doesn't. So literally, I'll take that dub. I look at everything as a lesson, right? Like, basically, it's cool. I like sharing this type of footage with y'all. I like sharing this format of content with you, because I want you to see the dubs. I want you to see the L's. I want you to see everything. First batch, literally, was difficult, because simple fact, we had a god tier waifu who represented the class that was needed, couldn't do the specific gems for the tour, did not have a strap, did not have the bells and whistles to officially have her take down the opposition. Then we go to the second tour. We have the class advantage. We don't make the specific gem, but we do enough damage where we're with the strap, with the bells and whistles, that it didn't matter that she didn't make purple. And now we're having the scenario where We have the contest superstar. She's able to do the gem, because the gem color and the gem specifics, and we're still able to get the dub. That is what I want to show you all in one video, so you can do what you want. If you have a character that covers the class specific but doesn't have the specific gems, but they hit hard enough that it makes it irrelevant, then do it. Run it. If you got the hard hitting character but you don't have the strap, you might want to try something different so you're able to get further ahead and put yourself at an advantage instead of a disadvantage. But then if you have everything, you have the contest superstar required, you have the specific gems, then you're going to make this an easy clap, an easy W for sure, tenfold. So that is something to really consider and look into when you're building your account. But also look at it. Is it really worth you investing all these type of resources and rewards into a character for a couple of day event? I wouldn't make that move unless I knew for sure I was running that character even after that. That's the thing where you gotta look at it. The same way you want to build up characters that help you out in Showdown, that help you out in feuds, in boss battle. You want people that are going to cover you on all aspects of the game, right? You don't want to just take someone up just because. Gone are the days. I remember those dark times where you literally were working on people. I remember when, I think it was like the Dynamic 9 or Dynamic 7 back in the day, the July, right? To get you ready for 4 stars and everything. You had to work on characters that you probably left unleveled for the longest time, and all of a sudden now, to guarantee you a character of the next star rarity, right? To get one of those bags, you took up Mark Henry. You took up Titus O'Neil. You're taking up these characters that are only being used once. I'm grateful that Champions and the good old folks over at Scopely changed it around where now, okay, you work on certain people, they become consistent, repetitive contest superstar requirements. That makes it a lot easier and necessary for you to make that move, to do what you need to do. So then when you make that move, it's like, you know what? You don't regret it. You don't regret, like, man, that could have gone towards so-and-so. It's like, no, okay, next couple of tours and next couple of MLCs, this character is required. I got that. I can cover that. So that's also something to look into and value and appreciate, because now it's like, okay, I'm working on people and I'm actually going to get mileage out of them, instead of like, oh, I literally put all these hard work invested resources, and now it's like, wow, I used them one time and I'm never using them again. That feels great. That's awesome, you know? So that's how you gotta look at it. And boom, Tiffany Strat didn't hit as hard as Charlotte Flair. Didn't hit as hard as Rhea, but got everything cleared out. We got everything cleared out. So, you know what? Oh, man. All right, I'll take the shards. I'll take the shards, and we get some more points. That is a dub. That is a dub. And we will actually go and check something out, too, because I did speak on it. So we're going to go back to this color turn gem one. All right? And now we're going to run Liv. We're going to run Liv, and we're going to see the day and night. Now, again, Liv doesn't have a strap. But what does Liv have? Liv does have, well, lo and behold, we do have a strap for her, but it's plus 25. I'm literally want to just sit out and wait and get a 100% gem strap for her. But she has the color turn gem. So we're going to see the difference of how long it takes Liv to get through the tour compared to Rhea. And you saw it already with Tiffany Stratton, but we're just going to run it back just to show you a difference of how day and night things can be when you use certain superstars. So, okay, we got these right here. We put the reds. Boom. Load it up. Don't force a pin. Okay. Then we put the area down. And this area, like the move isn't maxed yet, this area is big enough that when we go to load this up, we're going to clear it out in a couple turns, a few less turns, couple button presses, and she will have it done. She will take care of it. Now, obviously, Liv is a trickster going up against a striker, so obviously that's going to be a different situation. But with the color turn gems involved, it's going to allow her to hit better because we'll clear it out and we'll be able to cover that with the mission inside of it. So, all right, she's going to do that. Hopefully we can cascade, force pin. Okay, boom. The red, get that out of the way. and then we're going to do this. I always strongly believe I will, and for those who are just joining me and watching my content, thank you so much for this opportunity to be a part of your life. I watch a guy who does Dokkan Battle content, the Truth DT, and he's the guy who's always like, you know what, doesn't matter how many views your video does, get in the point of doing content, because that'll put you up ahead compared to a lot of people, because you're dropping content when others aren't. And I noticed that some content creators, they focus in on nothing but the gameplay, and that's fine. But it's like, what can I bring to the table to make the experience for those who are curious? They love wrestling. They come across WWE champions. They want to know about the game. I'm like, you know what? I might not have the top-notch, top-tier roster that everyone else has. I might not have, over 36-star golds, and I might not have hundreds of bronze and silver skill plates and ultimate plates. But what I can do is I can just cover things from a different perspective. I can bring insight of, you know what? Let's play with characters that are like acceptable to everybody. Let's cover different brackets of content for people, because the thing is just like any game. There's tons of content that comes in and out of the game, right? And look at that damage. Look at the damage that we were able to hit because we had the color turn gems. Doesn't match the acrobat requirement, right? Didn't match the acrobat requirement, but she had the specific gems to do the damage needed, and it was an easy clap. Day and night compared to Rhea. Day and night. So that's another thing. If you got someone strong enough to just get you through the content and burrow through it, then use them. If you got a character that covers the specifics, then use them too. It all falls upon you. But long story short of it is, I like covering all aspects of the game and content, because that means my channel will act as a catalog in a sense. My channel will act as a time capsule to show the different bricks of gameplay. And beforehand, it wasn't like that. Before, I tried to do gameplay videos. I do blog breakdowns. You got to evolve and adapt. I love breaking down blogs, but you know what? If Professor G Gaming's doing his thing, if Lee and Rusty are getting to the blog before me, it's like I can still cover those things. But at the same time, the initial pop, the heat, has already been attracted to their magnet of awesomeness because they were able to do it. I might not have this top tier roster like a Gear San did, or even Davey D. Davey D came a long way with his roster, you know what I mean? And I also have to acknowledge, I'm not in a top 10 or 20 or 50%, 1% faction yet. You know what I mean? An NWO Broken Skulls has the potential to do it. But, being in one of those top 50 or higher factions allows you to get more resources to make more moves, and placing higher in all the contests allows you to make better moves. But that's also a handful of people. I'd rather give you a realistic look at things. And so, covering these tours, covering Extreme Rules, doing the weekend block of content that I'm able to access and do, that allows you all to get a better taste and realistic twist on what's happening. Like, me having Maxine Dupree early means that when her initial contest comes out, that more than likely, that early 24-hour content, I will be able to take advantage of, because I had her all in the first week, meaning I'll be able to get further compared to what I was able to do with the Mae Young content. So I like showcasing these things. And again, having my channel act as a time capsule of the times, the good, the bad, and the straight downright ugly. Whether through blog breakdowns, rant videos, gameplay, contests, and content, it acts as something to help you, whether you're familiar with the game or just getting into the game. I want to help the community the best way I can. My time in the sun has already passed probably when it comes to blog breakdowns. I look at the numbers and know. But whenever I address certain things and issues in the game, okay, people seem to get attention. My Talent Up videos seem to be getting a lot of love. I'm grateful for that. My gameplay videos never hit high numbers. But by me being consistent, by me doing what I do, it allows me to play my role within the sphere of Champions gameplay and content. And I'm grateful for all of you giving me that chance. But nonetheless, this video, I don't even have to pop the red the orange bubble to see how long this video is. It's gone on longer than it needed to, and it is all good. But at the end of the day, you've literally seen everything. You've seen class requirement met, gem specific not met, not having a strap, and how difficult that can be. You've seen class specific met, gem specific not met, but doing enough damage to burrow through it and get the easy clap. You've also seen contest superstar requirements hit, not hitting as hard, but still hitting the gem specific requirement and getting the W, even though not hitting at a super high rate. But then on top of that, you have also seen class specifics not met, but gem specific met and able to get the W. So you've seen all different facets in this video alone of what can happen with anybody, anyone. So whether you're free to play, a dolphin or a whale, I've literally showcased every situation that could happen in an Extreme Rules match in one video. So with that being said, hard times came through, but always know this. Hey yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, of my beloved Champions fam. If you like this video, if you enjoy this content, please make sure to drop a people's elbow on the like button, as well as hit a razor's edge on the subscribe button. And oh Lord, I am really going to have to go back. I keep on saying it. Obviously, I haven't yet. What did I used to say? Let me try to put this all together. Okay. If you enjoyed this content, you like what you see, and you want to rock with your boy, the one and only true bad guy of WWE Champions, please do yourselves a favor by making sure to drop a people's elbow on the like button, to hit a rock bottom on the subscribe button, as well as a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from this channel, and to make sure to rock with your boy, the one and only bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all, respect you all, I'm praying for you all. Let the good times roll tenfold. I really need to run that back because I'm really thinking, make sure to drop, hit a rock bottom on the like button, hit a rock bottom on the like button, drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, and hit a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from this channel. Either way, you get the gist, y'all. Hopefully everything works out. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But that is the video. Thank y'all so much for your love. Thank you so much for your patience. And kudos to anybody. If you watch this video all the way till the end, from start to finish, don't be one of those people who literally the video just drops and it's only been like a minute and you're saying incredible video. Didn't even get to the juicy part, y'all. Like, if you really like community interaction, if you watch this video from start to finish, drop a comment down below and let me know your favorite part. That way we know what's up. I'm grateful for the views all the same, but I really want the interaction with y'all. Nonetheless, y'all, God bless. Take care. Stay tuned for more content in the future. Until next time, peace.